In a world filled with shadows and whispers of villainy, who stands to protect us? We often look to legends and myths for our heroes, but what if I told you the greatest heroes are walking among us, born from the very wonders of our world? Forget what you know about the ancient wonders. Today, we're uncovering the truth behind the Eighth Wonders, a clandestine team of 8 extraordinary individuals, each gifted with powers beyond imagination, defending humanity from the forces that seek to tear it apart. This isn't just a story. It's the chronicle of our planet's greatest protectors. Let's start with their leader, the unyielding force known as Citadel. His real name is Kalen, a former architect who was surveying the Great Wall of China during a freak seismic event. Trapped within a collapsed section of the wall, he felt an ancient energy surge through him. When he emerged, his body had become living stone, granting him superhuman strength and near invulnerability. He can manipulate earth and rock, raising barriers and shaping the very ground his enemies stand on. Citadel is the team's foundation, their immovable object against any unstoppable force. He's the first line of defense, a walking fortress whose resolve is as strong as the mountains themselves. Next, we have Lumina. Once a brilliant astrophysicist named Dr. Ilara Vance, she was working late at the Lighthouse of Alexandria archaeological site. A sudden electrical storm struck the ruins, and a concentrated bolt of lightning, seemingly guided by an unseen force, hit the precise location where the ancient lighthouse's great mirror once stood. Ilara was caught in the blast. Instead of being harmed, she absorbed the energy, becoming a being of pure light. Lumina can project powerful beams of concussive energy, create blinding flashes to disorient foes, and even turn herself into light to travel at incredible speeds. She is the team's beacon of hope, cutting through the darkest of situations with her radiant power. Then there's Tempest, the master of skies. A young pilot named Mako was flying a humanitarian mission over the region of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon when his plane was caught in an inexplicable, localized superstorm. The storm wasn't natural. It was a vortex of ancient, raw elemental energy. As his plane was torn apart, Marco was infused with the storm's essence. He didn't fall, he flew. Tempest can control the weather, summoning hurricane-force winds, creating torrential downpours, and calling down lightning strikes with a mere thought. He's the team's wild card, an unpredictable and overwhelming force of nature who commands the very air we breathe. Deep beneath the waves, we find Nautilus. Maya was a marine biologist diving near the submerged ruins of the Temple of Artemis. She discovered a hidden chamber that was miraculously untouched by the sea. Inside, an ethereal glow emanated from a pearl-like artifact. As she reached for it, the chamber flooded and the artifact merged with her. She didn't drown, she adapted. Nautilus gained the ability to breathe underwater, withstand immense pressure, and communicate with all marine life. She can command massive squids to ensnare submarines or guide whales to create tidal waves. She is the guardian of the abyss, the team's eyes and ears in over 70% of the world. From the heart of the jungle emerges Viridian. Dr. Ben Carter was a botanist studying rare flora within the Amazon, near a site believed to be connected to the mausoleum at Halicarnassus through ancient trade routes. He stumbled upon a hidden grove where the plants pulsed with a strange green energy. Pricked by a thorn from a unique flower, this energy flooded his system. He became Viridian, a man who could communicate with and control all plant life. He can make vines erupt from the ground to ensnare enemies, grow bulletproof barriers of wood in seconds, or release tranquilizing pollens into the air. He is the team's strategist, patiently growing solutions to impossible problems. Our sixth wonder is Phantasm. Liam was a historian and skeptic exploring the Great Pyramid of Giza. he accidentally activated a hidden mechanism, sealing him in a secret tomb, the resting place of a forgotten pharaoh, not of royalty, but of an ancient guardian. The air grew thin, and as Liam faded, the guardian spirit passed into him, granting him its powers to protect the world. As Phantasm, he can become intangible, walking through solid objects and becoming invisible to the naked eye. He can also create powerful illusions, tricking his enemies with phantom armies or terrifying visions. Isa Team S Piltrator, a ghost in the machine, now all can hold. The seventh member is the mighty Colossus. A sculptor named Leo was visiting the site of the Colossus of Rhodes when a meteor fragment, glowing with cosmic energy, crashed into the harbor. Diving in to investigate, Leo was bathed in its radiation. His body didn't just heal, it grew. As Colossus, he can increase his size and mass exponentially, becoming a 30-story giant with strength to match. He is the team's heavy hitter, the ultimate weapon for large-scale threats, capable of leveling entire city blocks with a single punch or standing tall against monstrous foes. When diplomacy fails, they send in Colossus. Finally, we have Oracle, the mind of the Eighth Wonders. A young prodigy named Anya was visiting the ruins of the statue of Zeus at Olympia. During a moment of quiet contemplation, she touched the remnants of the statue's throne. A torrent of information, the collected knowledge and history of humanity, flooded her mind. The experience unlocked the full potential of her brain. Oracle possesses unparalleled intelligence, photographic memory, and limited precognition. She can process information faster than any supercomputer, predict enemy strategies, and identify weaknesses in seconds. She is the team's central nervous system, guiding their every move and ensuring they are always one step ahead. Together, these 8 individuals, forged by the legacy of the world's ancient wonders, form an unbreakable bond. Citadel, Lumina, Tempest, Oratolis, Vonas, and Oracle. They are the Eighth Wonders, a secret team operating in the shadows to protect a world that doesn't even know they exist. From city-destroying monsters to sinister organizations plotting global domination, the Wonders stand as our silent guardians. They are proof that the greatest wonders are not built of stone and gold, but of courage, sacrifice, and the indomitable human spirit. Their story is still being written, one heroic deed at a time. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of the Eighth Wonders. If you enjoyed this, imagine the other stories hidden just beneath the surface of our world. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the unknown. Until next time, keep wondering